Hello there. What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the new Sith Trooper that was just announced yesterday for Star Wars Episode 9. This is a new type of trooper, First Order Trooper uniform that is going to be on display at San Diego Comic-Con and also featured in The Rise of Skywalker. It is a standard red-looking First Order Stormtrooper-looking uniform, and they're also going to have a special Hasbro Black Series figure that you can see here that's going to have all these fancy accessories with it. Looks very cool, and this has a lot, I think, that we can talk about. First off, as a collector, this looks like a pretty cool item to get. I am willing to bet you that you will also be able to get this normally with normal packaging, maybe with less weapons though, because this one comes with a lot of weapons. Speaking of these weapons, we're going to talk about them because it makes you think, well, what kind of weapons are these Sith Troopers going to use? And what in the heck kind of name is a Sith Trooper? Because I thought Kylo Ren went on this whole spiel about you have to let the past die, you know. So it is important to know that Kylo Ren's not a Sith, right? And he's not a Sith at all. But Palpatine is, and we know that Palpatine is involved in Episode 9. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some Episode 9 kind of rumors that have been going on. Because, Palpatine's voice is in the trailer, right? Palpatine was a Sith. And so maybe these guys work for Palpatine. Maybe they don't work for Kylo Ren. Maybe Kylo Ren is not really in charge of the First Order for pretty much most of Episode 9. Maybe Kylo Ren is off doing his own thing, for most of the movie, and these guys work for Palpatine and they're protecting him. Palpatine's little, robots that kind of carry out his will after Return of the Jedi are also red as well. He likes his Royal Guards being red. These guys could be kind of like the new Praetorian Guard, especially since they have other weapons like a tuning fork and a sword and all of these other kinds of weapon designs. They seem to like there's going to be a lot of them, and I think that's pretty interesting. Now, some people think the whole term Sith Trooper is just kind of an excuse to to pander to audiences or whatever, but I don't think so. I think them, kind of, you could almost say reversing course on Episode 8's the whole let the past die. I think that was, with Palpatine coming back, I think that was kind of like maybe one of the only ways you can kind of approach the redemption of Ben Solo. And I think that's something really, worth talking about. I also think for tabletop gaming, this will be pretty cool because when eventually we get stuff like Star Wars Legion having sequel trilogy factions, I think these will make for a pretty cool Special Forces type of unit with their red. Red and black is definitely a color. It's one of those Imperial and First Order type of colors. The Empire doesn't have it as much, but First Order seems like they're going to have it a little bit more between the Praetorian Guard and these guys also. Now, you probably are wondering, well, how many of these are they going to have? Is it going to be like a Phasma deal? Because you already had Captain Cardinal, who was like the one red trooper. Wouldn't be surprised if they name drop Cardinal at all. Let me know in the comments below if you think Captain Cardinal will get a name drop in Episode 9. But I definitely think we're going to have a lot of these, because now here comes the poster. The poster that they said was fake. I want to talk about this poster again, because I don't think it's fake at all. This leaked months and months ago, and I haven't been talking about it because we thought, oh, you know what, they said it was fake. But little by little, every single thing we've seen from Episode 9, including the trailer, has come to be true so far. And this is just another thing. We got all of these Sith Troopers in the poster for Episode 9, or the leaked poster that Disney says is fake, swear up and down is fake. All of a sudden, wait a second, now they're announcing something else from the poster, and look at it. It's exactly the same trooper. Exactly the same trooper here that we saw already. So, and there's lots of them. There's an entire legion of these guys. So that's probably why we're getting so many weapons, because they're going to be definitely using those. And if this is true, then we also probably need to think, that poster is probably also true, which means we're going to probably see all these X-Wing, A-Wing, and Y-Wings that we're seeing are probably also true. So we're probably going to see, this means we're going to get another movie without B-Wings. Unless and that's like a super, super thing that couldn't even make it on the poster. But yeah, this is, we're definitely going to get Y-Wings and A-Wings and X-Wings too. So that's all pretty cool stuff, if indeed this poster isn't, is actually true. Now, Disney swears that this poster is fake, but everything on this poster, is ended up becoming true. So, like, you make up your own mind. But also, there's other things on this poster too, and that are worth talking about. We got a look at C-3PO on this poster, and the outfits, the other characters too ended up being a Star Wars Celebration. We talked about them. The costumes, Rey's is pretty much the same. You see the little band in between the lightsaber there. Is the same as what she had in the trailer where she reforged it. People were like, oh, she wasn't going to reforge Anakin's saber. Well, turns out we found out that was true too. All these other characters that we're seeing in the background are turning out to be characters that I talked about. And C-3PO with the bowcaster, that's cool. This new TIE fighter, we're going to see that as well. It looks like First Order ships, everything else from this poster is ending up being, who knows? There's probably more on, they don't usually put everything on a poster that's in the movie, but these are the things that are probably going to be in the next trailer. So, yes, Sith Troopers, I predict they won't have as much to do with Kylo Ren as a lot of people think. I don't think Kylo Ren becomes a Sith. Episode 9 is largely going to, I believe, revolve around Palpatine and his quests to come back or something like that. And these guys will probably play a part in that process. So let me know what you guys think in a comment section below, and we'll examine this further. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's worth talking about. The new Hasbro Black Series Sith Trooper figure will definitely be one I would be interested in picking up. Let me know if you want to see a review of that figure also in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.